everybody, and welcome. We are live here in Sturgis, South Dakota, live at WCW Hog Wild 1996 Speedway at Sturgis, here in Sturgis, South Dakota. It is the Diddler Cup Racing Series. This is the start of the round of 8, the third round of the playoffs. 8 drivers starting a 3-race journey today. 4 will advance to the championship race, the very final race of the season. And we are going long. We are going long and strong, and with our friction on today, the 4+ mile track. We're going to get to that in just a second. And here is the people in the commentary booth with me. My name is Chip Chapman. To introduce myself first, of course, as always, I am joined, as always, by the man to my right, Lightning Lord Shivers.
You like the hog?
What, the hogs?
You like this hog that I wrote up here into the commentary booth?
I didn't, I just kind of saw you were sitting to the right of me. I didn't realize you were sitting on a hog.
Delicious.
Yes, it's a Harley Davidson. Of course. It's got the most comfortable seats you can ever ride a motorcycle. Am I licensed to operate this motorcycle? That's none of your damn business.
Fair enough. I wasn't asking, so that's that. I understand how this works. We just don't ask things. Yeah. I'll be honest. I don't have much experience with a motorcycle myself. The only time I've been on a motorbike, it was automatic, systematic, and hydromatic, and it wouldn't fit in here in Sturgis. So I understand. I just kind of come here to enjoy the sights.
Last time I was on a motorbike, it was psychosomatic, attic, insane.
Yeah, that's fair. And that voice that you're hearing is the man to my left. It is Beaumont Jenkins.
Do not worry. This is not the voice of your self-conscious in your head. This is, of course, Beaumont Jenkins, super fan. And I got to tell you what, gentlemen, they got some great eatings out here. They got deep fried ravioli on a stick.
Oh my God, that sounds fantastic.
The stick is edible.
The stick's edible?
A little chewy, but it's edible.
Oh, they deep fry that too. They deep fry everything over here. They got all sorts of food. Understand? You just kind of show up and they give you a number for your food, and you get a number for your food, and you just go and get whatever food you want. Don't matter. Somebody's gonna steal your food, and you're gonna take somebody else's food. And the cycle just keeps going. Anyway, speaking of the cycle just keep going, we are going racing today at WCW Hog Wild 1996 Speedway at Sturgis. Here is the info you need to know. We're going 42 laps around this 4.182 mile oval. Yes, you heard it right. It is a 4+ mile oval. You know why? They got to fit all them bikers in that infield. And don't get me wrong, they are partying, they are drinking, they are sloppy, and it's going to be a mess. So we're on the outside of the infield.
I got to tell you, they're spreading more diseases than Columbus Day.
Yep. That's something you can salute to at that point. We are going 175.6 miles entirely. Pit window is about 18 to 21 laps. Cautions are on, so we're expecting at least one green flag. We're expecting pretty much one green flag stop, assuming we don't have any cautions. But, that's never a safe thing to assume here in the Diddler Cup Racing Series, especially with these guys driving like absolute assholes out there. But that is what we got going on here. So, again, cautions are on, so that can always throw everything into a tizzy. But we're gonna go ahead and that is the race info brought to you by Gum Booze, the only stick of chewing gum with a full day of drinking, just jam packed, just condensed and pushed and finally like tinkered and squeezed and squozened into a single stick of chewing gum. You get a full day of drinking with just one stick. That is Gum Booze. Taste the alcoholism. Now, we go over to the keys to the race. Lightning Lord Shivers is going to help me out with that one. These are the keys to the race here at WCW Hog Wild 1996 Speedway at Sturgis. Brought to you by DiscountCondoms.com, your only wholesale prophylactic retailer? Wholesaler? I don't know. It's a wholesale condom warehouse. It's just, look, you're going to give them money. They're going to send you condoms. They're going to send you a lot of them. Are they going to be lubricated? Are they going to be ribbed? Absolutely not. You know what? That's a do-it-yourself job. I figure you're handy. The internet's got information. You can figure out how to do that yourself.
Yeah, you can just dump these condoms into some Crisco.
Yeah.
There's your lubricated condoms right there. You just take a whole thing of Crisco, slather it all over them boys. And some virgin olive oil also does in a pinch.
Yeah, you want one ribbed? You just kind of crinkle them together. You get a staple gun, and you just kind of do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do that when it's on. Just don't do it when you're wearing it. It might be easy. You might think it's easier to do it when you're wearing it, but don't do it that way.
Sometimes a Doritos bag will work out pretty well for it, and some Saran wrap.
That cost me a spot in the Urbandale Nationals back 2009.
It's like they say: if you cannot make your own Doritos bag condom, store bought is fine. But anyway, these are the keys to the race. Lord, we got high speeds and high stakes because we're going 4 miles around in one lap.
It's so damn fast. We're going to be seeing speeds in excess of damn 200, maybe at 250 miles an hour. Is this safe? No. Do we give a shit? Absolutely not. And it's important to lead laps because remember, we're getting about a nut-cut time here in the playoffs at the round of 8. 8 cars enter with the chance to win, but only 4 go on to the final race and fight for the championship. And this is the most important thing. The winner of this race gets to destroy someone's motorcycle.
Yeah, instead of giving a trophy, they just pull up a motorcycle and say, "Hey, have at it." And they give them like a choice of weapon, and they get to just like hack away at it with like a chainsaw or a sledgehammer or any sort. They got like a giant katana, like one of them like Japanese video game swords that like you got to carry over your shoulder and yanking a move through a narrow corridor that way.
I just use my bare fist and feet to just open up a can on somebody's motorcycle. Just
absolutely.
Use 100 hand slap.
You know what? Motorcycles don't hit back, and that's the best part about them. That's why if you're ever going to get into a fight with some sort of vehicle, go with a motorcycle. They won't hit you back. Anyway, those are the keys to the race brought to you by discountcondoms.com. Let's head over to our Dongerex Injector Pen and Pole Award winner. It's Giacomo and that number 4 Kiss War Machine, sponsored by Kiss Cash Advance today. Giacomo, his 7th career pole, only his 2nd this season. Back on the front row. That is Dongerex Injector Pen bringing you the Pole Award winner. That is the only erectile dysfunction remedy. That is basically an EpiPen that you just stick right in your groin. And after you get the bleeding to stop and the pain subsides, you get a good 12 minutes of loving. Because I don't think you need more than that. I don't. You show me a man that needs more than that, and I'll
show you a hospital bill.
Yeah, I'll show you exactly because they tell you gotta go.
Yeah,
they say
none of this. I could get on my own. I could rack up my own hospital bill on this motorcycle that they better not to be used as the trophy to be beaten up on. That's why I'm sitting on this motorcycle the entire race.
Good.
I brought the motorcycle with me in the broadcast booth. I'm not letting this thing out of my sight.
The fumes are getting me a little weird, but that's all right. We'll make it work. Okay,
I'll crank it. I'll crank the engine off.
We're good. It's fine. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and take it back to just a few days ago. Our last race 3 days ago. It was, as you call it, nut cutting time. We had Jasper's Homemade Energy Drink 400 at the Redneck Riviera in Destin, Florida. There were playoff drivers in an early crash. We've got a Thibodeau, Richard Blood, Petrol Top Off, Bucky Dushine, many others.
That's artwork.
It is. And we saw El Matador Toto Rosanna in the 75 car going for a spin. One of the highlights right there. He created a little double helix, a little DNA on the track. And
DNA certified right there.
And there's Big Daddy Thibodeau causing some havoc after being a slow car and being on off the lead lap.
Fat fuck!
And the Iron Jeffs swept the podium. Jeff Tanaka got the win. Jeff Gordon, the horse, in 2nd place. And Jeff Shanice finished in 3rd. And we dropped down from 12 to 8. Here's what the standings look like right now. Those are your 8 playoff drivers. Jeff Tanaka leads at the moment. Bucky Dushine only 2 points behind him. And there's the 2 other Spubby cars right in behind him. And there we see there is the battle for, right now it's battle for 9th. All the eliminated playoff drivers get their points reset, and they get to battle for ultimately 5th at the end of the season. And all the drivers that did not make the playoffs, there you have them from 17 all down to 32. They still have spaces to battle for. Bobrovsky currently the top in there. And that is how that is going to work.
You gotta beat the can, woo bob ha!
Exactly. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to get things going. I think it's almost time to have a goddamn auto race. I think that's going to happen pretty dang soon.
Auto race.
So I think it's time to head down to trackside. We got Father Davidson of the First Church of Motorcycle Safety, who's got our official race prayer. So we're going to go ahead and make our way down to the track, and he's going to go ahead and give our prayer to this.
Dear Lord, we pray to you today because we about to get stupid on these bikes. We pray not only for ourselves, but for those innocent people around us to not be hurt. Lord, you made us different from the rest, a blessing and a curse. We know what can happen every time we lift the kickstand off the ground. And if this bike life should end in death, please make it quick and painless. But if by your grace you allow us to do hood rat shit with our friends, please let our wheelies be balanced, our stoppies never stop, our burn-outs forever rolling, and police up our ass. Amen.
Well, all right. That's, the motorcycle life is a whole other thing. And, they get very serious about that. Thank you, Father Davidson.
Of course.
We're going to go ahead and get to our honorary starters, which I guess it is a bunch of drunk bikers. We have no idea how they got up here, but I guess they're going to give the official race command. We're just going to go ahead and all right. Well, oh God, they are all up there. And let's just see what they had to say. Let's just get them. Give the race command, guys.
Look at me right now. I love you, man. I love you, man. Dude. I love you guys, dude. Yeah, and we are fucking partying in Sturgis. What was that experience like? Is that your first garbage dive, Darren? It was my first garbage dive. However, when I cliff dove with Roadside Marty, I broke my right pinky toe. And I have proof of it because it's purple.
A random number and just go up and get their shit. Fuck it. It's gonna happen to you.
You fucking asshole.
It's gonna happen to you. I'm not number 30.
Well, God damn it. That's who stole my fucking food earlier. Who's that asshole?
Marty.
I was number 30.
God damn it.
I was number 30. Motherfucker. I'm gonna kill Roadside Marty. Smash his back. See if I can make it go like one of them, like domino effects.
Sneak in one of the cars there.
Good Lord.
You're jumping into the race, late entry. Just sneak in the back window. Have your legs dangle out the whole time.
Well, word is, the drivers are kind of confused. Word is getting through to them that they should be starting up the engines and getting things going. We're going to go ahead and talk about our starting grid before this race gets going. We're getting word's kind of just passing through the field. But this is your starting grid. For the Cinnafist 500, on the front row, it's Giacomo in that Kiss Cash Advance Ford, and Steve Thompson in the WeBuyDrugs.gov Ford, number 17.
We buy machines.
On row 2, it is Paul Alcohol, Giacomo's teammate in the People Ford, number 35, and Joe John Winchester, teammate of Thompson, in the number 47 Guns for Gold Ford.
People don't kill guns. Guns kill people.
On row 3, it is Paul Walker in that Nihilist Arby's 00 car, and Kevin Boner-Pillman in the Dongerex Injector Pen 15 car.
Inject your dick with curly fry salt.
That's the best Chevy that's qualified. On row 4, it's last race's winner, Jeff Tanaka in the number 88 Jeff YE car, and Smiley Van Buren in the KFC I Ate the Bones number 11 car.
I ate the Jeff.
On row 5, it's Bucky Dushine in that Spubbies sponsored Ford, number 55, and Jim Blossoms in the number 41 Bloodco Ford.
Slumby.
On row 6, it's Richard Blood, that number 51 Box of Wine Chevy for Dixie Wimmer Inc., and Ennio Sperini in the number 28 Wall-to-Wall South car.
My Thanksgiving.
On row 7, it is Morris Mayfield in the number 69 car.
Nice.
And Reverend Pastor Chavez in that number 33 Yes Toyota.
Yes. Nice.
On row 8, it is Petrol Top Off in the number 90 Sports Naz Dodge, and Jean-Paul Henry in the number 40 Ludger Beer Bomb Chevy.
Drink a potato.
On row 9, it is Doug Pork in the All the Ham number 83 Pontiac, and Nikolai the Soviet Driving Bear in the number 2 Russian Bears to You, also spam bot sort of car.
Damn!
On row 10, it is Jeff Shanice in that number 38, Jeff's Chinese car, and Blario Blandretti in the number 22, Blardy's car.
The exit off of Breezewood, Pennsylvania.
On row 11, it is Big Daddy Thibodeau in that number 60, Tucson Dodge for South Tucson Youth Motorsports, and Boo Jessup in that number 9, Gumboo Chevy.
Gumboos!
On row 12, it is El Matador Toto Rosanna in the number 75, Air Supply Pontiac, and Bobrovsky in the number 1, Gray Bits car.
I'm all out of bits. I'm so lost without you.
On row 13, it is The Child, Triple X Macklin, the number 13, Florida Georgia Lime car, and Ricky Walton in the number 32, Temecula Dirt car.
Temecula's nowhere close to Florida or Georgia.
On row 14, it is Thicker Richard Ketchup in the Mouthfeel, all-purpose dessert topping 8-2 car, and I missed who was on the outside there. Who was it? Of course it was. On row 15, it's Jeff Gordon, the horse, number 8 Gunk car, and Mr. Naga's most glorious driver in that number 10, Mr. Naga car.
Glorious horse.
On row 16, back of the field, it's Hans Vaspulver in the Slap Mart Chevy, number 99, and Fat Daryl in the Beefus, number 8-1 car.
Well, slap my beefus.
Well, word has gotten through. Lee Corso is off like a fucking bullet. Holy shit, Lee. Wait for the field. Wait for the goddamn field. Jesus Christ.
Lee Corso ain't entered in this race. I think he ain't entered.
Lee Corso's on the Hadron Collider.
People wonder who was Woo Ba Bala's sponsor. It wasn't Hug or Oranges. It was, I believe that's his, that was the blue one. It was the charity that Woo Ba Bala was part of. It was Days for Girls, Douches for Africa, which is a very confusing charity, but it is one that a couple of years ago made sense. And I don't quite remember
Days
why.
of Thunder, Douches for Girls. Gotcha.
Yes. And Lee Corso is, okay, well, they've caught up to Lee Corso, so that's good. That's good.
At least they're going fast.
And you can see, this is going to be an interesting thing. 4 miles around. That's a pretty big infield. There's a lot of bikers, a lot of fumes, a lot of crazy drunk people trying to get onto the track and not getting onto the track.
It is a super speedway spreader event, baby.
It sure is, and it's so super a speedway that if you wreck somewhere, it might take you a while to get back to your pit. So there is a whole lot of speed. There's a whole lot of drunk people, and this is the kind of thing I like. I'm a simple man. I like my beers cold, my racing fast, and my tokens fungible.
And my chicken finger sauce to be salty and potentially injectable.
Yeah, absolutely. Get the Zaxine, by the way. Corso's off the road. Thank God for that. Pace car is off. Giacomo with his teammate behind him. Steve Thompson with Joe John Winchester behind him, his teammate. They are the front row of this race. And, there's the green flag. It's time. Let's go diddling. It's a goddamn auto race. Here we go. 42
this motorcycle.
And the War Machine racing cars went out. They got, if there's anything like a whole shot, like you see in like drag racing, in stock car racing, then the War Machine cars, the 4 and the 35, got that right there. And the Spudder cars went right with them. The 00 behind the 4, the 55 behind the 35. And I'll tell you what, Giacomo got eliminated from the playoffs last race, but Paul Alcohol, his teammate, is still in. He's coming into this race in 8th place. The Spubba cars were 2, 3, and 4. And you just gotta, it's as simple as this, folks. The top 4 cars make it after 3 races to the championship race. You win one of these next 3 races, you are automatically there. You are automatically there.
Unless you've already been eliminated. Then you're out of luck, pal.
Yeah. And just a reminder,
it's not gonna be like RuPaul's Drag Race where we retape the thing 3 times to make sure we don't spoil it.
Oh, hell no. Oh, absolutely not. And
that footage is stuck under a pickle jar next to a pub mix.
Man, that just made me hungry. That just made me hungry.
Watch out for them wasabi peas.
Oh, of course.
Is that anything like Pub Girl TV?
Yeah, it would.
Pub?
Pub Grub and Pub Hub, yeah. Paul Alcohol has already led a lap. He led the first lap, getting to the front, and, Giacomo got the pole. But, knowing that his teammate, the 35, is still in contention, those 5 points are super important in this one. Just a reminder for anybody who may not be familiar, who may not be keeping track of it, the 8 drivers to watch that are in the playoffs, in playoff contention, are as follows. And I'm going down in order of points that they had coming into today's race. 2 laps in. We got Jeff Tanaka in the 88 car in first. Then we got all 3 Spubby drivers. The 55 of Bucky Dushine. The number 11 of Smiley Van Buren. The 00 of Paul Walker. Then we got in 5th place number 40, Jean-Paul Henry. Number 90, Petro Topoff is in 6th. Richard Blood in the 51 car is in 7th. Oh, we got trouble! Oh, we got trouble!
Oh, Jesus!
I was going to say Paul Alcohol's in 8th, but we got trouble. We're going to see who that is. Oh, caution's out. Caution is out. We're going to try to get a replay. We didn't have a good shot. We had a long shot, and we couldn't see who, but
we saw smoke. There ain't no pope anywhere.
No, we ain't got a new pope. Unless, do the backers elect a pope? Is that how this works here? Is there like a Pope of Sturgis?
There may be a Pope of Sturgis.
There might be, for all I know. I don't know.
Pope of Sturgis, I love his pizza.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Pope of Sturgis, yeah.
Ingredients, cardboard, Pope of Sturgis.
Stay tuned. Well, looks like Paul Alcohol will remain in the lead as these cars will slow down. There's a big old gap as we're already heading around to that. Takes a while. These cars were going 253 miles an hour. It's going to take a while to get them slowing down to pace speed, yeah. Look at that, Jeff Tanaka. I'm getting word that the Pope pizza is Papal John's. My mistake. There you go.
Papal John's.
My goodness, Vicar Richard Ketchup almost plowed up.
Oh, Jesus fucking! No! What the fuck happened there? El Matador Toto Rosanna just ran the fuck through Vicar Richard Ketchup.
Oh, it's all right.
What the hell did he do?
I'm trying to get word of what's happening, but that looked almost retributionary. El Matador Toto Rosanna in that 75 car. We don't usually see him getting all torqued up and angry.
I don't know. He's going to get himself some math feel in a moment here.
Yeah, that's the mouthfeel car just getting spun out. Holy shit! Well, we haven't gotten a replay yet. We're gonna try to get something. We got the guys in the truck pulling some footage together. We're gonna get you a replay in just a second. All we know right now is that there are cars going to pit lane right now. It's not everybody. That's Jim Blossom's heading to pit road. I gotta assume maybe it's cars that are. Well, this is a good time to do it, but it seems like there's a bunch of cars heading to pit road right now. But the leaders are staying out there. I'm guessing anybody who was involved. Toto Rosanna. I'm getting word that El Matador Toto Rosanna and Thicker Richard Ketchup were kind of caught up in that wreck, so maybe that was a bit of revenge that Rosanna was just giving him a little love tap. But I'm surprised.
That wasn't no damn love tap.
Oh,
there.
no,
That
it
was
wasn't.
an insurance claim.
That sure was. I'll be surprised if we see the 75 back out here if they ain't no disqualification for that. Holy shit!
I would say it should only be a disqualification if he then tries to fight Thicker Richard Ketchup, who, let's not forget, has spent a significant amount of time in a coma. Well, he's retired anyway, but I was going to say if he were to stay in this race, I think he should be disqualified if he were to lose a fight again to a man who is well into his 50s and just came out of his coma.
Okay, well, there it is. Yeah, maybe El Matador Toto Rosanna is done for the day. I think he just wanted to get a little bit of revenge before getting off the track. We're still gonna wait. Once we there it is. Here comes let's keep an eye on that. So the 8.2 and the 7.5 are all together. We're keeping an eye on them. Oh yeah, there it is. The 8.2 just got loose.
Dang!
The 8.2 just got loose and shot up the track into the 7.5. 13's involved. The 60's involved. Whew.
I think was the 88 car involved in that?
Looked like it was.
Oh, damn.
Jeff Tanaka.
Into the points.
Jeff Tanaka, our points leader in the playoffs, involved in that crash. That is not looking good. I'm kind of keeping an eye. I'm kind of just scanning through the rest of the field right now.
You got Ketchup taking out Toto Rosanna.
Yeah.
We got beef history now. We got beef history.
Yeah, it is beef history. Absolutely. That's some air supply mouthfeel.
On your Toto Rosanna.
Nah.
Usually they just say you should only put mustard on your Toto Rosanna.
Yeah.
You put a little relish or sauerkraut, that's fine, but don't put any damn ketchup on it.
And that's it just doesn't have a good mouthfeel when you do that. So, all right, so we're looking at the playoff drivers right now. The 35 in first place, the 55 in second. Then we go all the way down to the 11 in 11th, the 90 in 13th.
Matador is hot. He is hot here.
Oh, yeah, he is.
It's going to take a lot to get him away from him.
Yeah, that's a problem. Man, he's yelling so
you're done after 4 laps.
Whew, yeah, that's not good. Well, that's the problem. He's just going to head right to the infield and get shit-faced like everybody else here. So he's going to be an angry drunk later.
And that's fight in the motorcycle pit, which, by the way, I say commendable to the staff at WCW Hog Wild 1996 Speedway at Sturgis, South Dakota. They have put, those invisible fences to keep the dogs from getting out your backyard.
Yeah. The ones that give you a little shock, or if you're under house arrest, you got one around your ankle kind of thing. Oh, hold on. We're gonna see what this is. Okay, this is the retaliation. We saw this already, but we're just gonna get a better look at it. And now we know what happened. Oh, he just
right in the back. Oh, jeez.
He just straight up just rear ends him right in the mouthfeel.
I'd like to see those two in an amateur wrestling match.
Yeah.
You look at El Matador Toto Rosanna, you think this man looks like he weighs about 125 pounds soaking wet.
And he does.
You might think he seems like a mild-mannered kind of fella.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think he was looking for retribution.
I think if he gets stuck in a rainstorm, he's gonna get all jacked up there. He's gonna be like one of them grow a dinosaur things.
Yeah. That's true. I
would keep that son of a bitch away from water or food after midnight.
He gonna get all swollen up in that, and he's gonna turn into just, he's gonna suddenly just be all jacked up on whatever the hell. Holy shit. That mustache, that mustache is gonna be a stabbing weapon. A stabbing device. Well, we are still under caution here, 6 laps in on our 42-lap race. Again, we're kind of looking at the playoff field, 35, 55. Our 1 and 2 right now. The 11, the 90, and the 40 are down in 11th, 13th, and 14th. The 00 is in 21st. Richard Blood is in 24th, and Jeff Tanaka is down in the bottom 4 after getting involved in that wreck. We're going to keep an eye and see if we can see Mike back on the track. Because, again, this is all going to kind of... If it didn't get too much damage, then he at least can kind of get back bunched up together and get back in the pack. I mean, these times are going to all kind of converge. They're going to be all tightly packed up together again once we go green flag racing, which is going to be on the next lap. I'm seeing right now, pace car lights are off.
Lee Corso, remember to turn the pace lights off.
Means we are going.
Leave the red light on for me.
Absolutely.
He tried to get one of those strobe lights to get on top of the pace car once.
Yeah. And he started playing Darude Sandstorm, and it was just a problem.
Oh, that Lee Corso. He is both a curtain bagger and a carpet shagger.
Yeah. He really is. But he's pretty good when it comes to wearing a mascot head. I'll give you that. I'll give him that.
Especially really when he's driving.
Yeah, he does when he's driving.
He can't see out of it.
Of course.
It's fine.
Yeah. But he's a man who lives every mode like it's big head mode.
And that's why we love him.
That's why we keep him around here.
Helmet. You don't need a crash helmet.
That is a crash helmet. That's safer than a crash helmet, probably.
That's right.
He's his own mascot.
If you ask me, are you sure? Someone asked me, it's like, are you sure those mascot heads are safe for Lee Corso to wear when he's driving a race car? I looked that person straight in the eye and I said, what are you, a cop?
They put a roll cage in it. He's
fine.
He's
double rolled, double caged. Absolutely. Here we go. Paul, alcohol. We're getting single file restart here. Nobody on off the lead laps. That's going to be interesting as they come back around. Once they kind of round this turn, and here we go. We are going green flag racing. Back again. All Alcohol has led every lap of this race so far.
But Bucky Dushine's going to make a damn move in the lead.
Yep. He's going for that early pass, but again, a lot can happen in 4 miles. Going to have a couple lead changes just in a single lap. That's why we're saying leading laps is such a rare commodity here. There's only 42 laps to lead. You get 5 points. Those who aren't familiar with how this works.
Hey, wow. Hey.
Everything all right? Oh, all right. Just making sure.
Something about a super spreader?
Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. I got my vaccine.
I'm in fertilizer.
Yeah.
I got my motorcycle. I'm good here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you are just loving that thing. You don't want to get off that thing. I wouldn't blame you. It's gorgeous.
I'm gonna call the whole race, and then I'm gonna wrap this thing out the commentary booth.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
I understand there's no elevator to the commentary booth. Yes, I realize we'll be riding this down a flight of stairs. You think I give a shit?
Nope. Absolutely not.
If you're drunken, you're stupid. Riding my Harley.
Taking a look at Jeff Tanaka right now, who is making his way, trying to make his way back into the pace.
Skills, but that's close enough there.
I mean, that works for me. Yeah, Jeff Tanaka is up in 27th, so he is at least back on the track, back on the lead lap, but he has got to do some catching up. He may not have a car that can keep speed, but if he stays on this track, he can at least move up some spots. He doesn't seem to have enough damage to be out of the race, so that's at least good. He's out of the bottom 4. Oh, goodness me, Eddie Sparini just slipped there.
I moved into Steve Thompson out there.
I don't know if that was intentional or if that's just like, what is this track doing here, Lord? Good Lord, man.
It looked like he just caught one of them bumps on the track and it unsettled his car in a way. And
Good Lord.
10-car pile up.
What in the absolute hell? Holy shit. Well, that's something we got to watch out for. That might have been what happened to the 82.
You gotta watch out for these people here.
That might have been what happened to the 82 and the 75. One of them just kind of slid up the crack like that. Holy shit. Well, 10 laps in, looking at Richard Blood right now, he has made his way all the way up to 7th place. He alongside
I think it might be one of them tickety-tockety fellas there that are, spend 6 hours streaming there trying to get a ping pong ball inside of a shot glass.
Pretty much,
they're bouncing off the side of the track there.
Yeah, all them basketball pro shots look awesome, but, they don't show how the actual NBA game is 7 hours long, making sure they all, edit down all the times they miss those shots. I've been to an NBA game. I know how it's like.
48 minutes long.
Okay, I've never been to an NBA game. I've never been to an NBA game. I just assume that's how it works. I assume they just basically, I assume from what I see on television, I assume that's all cut down to editing, and anytime they miss a shot, most of the time they just cut it out of the editing. I'm assuming it takes like 7 or 8 hours to play a game.
I seen a girl down in Tip Bar in Albuquerque that could shoot an entire basketball at her stats, and she did it all in one take.
I just bet on the Washington General.
Gentlemen, what is basketball? I'm not entirely certain what basketball is, actually. Anyway, Paul Alcohol is leading this race, has continued to lead this race, already 10 laps led. Again, 5 points for leading a single lap in this race, 10 points if you lead the most laps. So he's looking for that extra 5 to move up from 8th place.
Put it down. 10 is more than 5. So that's
just
why you
science.
want to leave us.
Math is a science. It's just science.
Love is a temple. Math is a science.
Love is a battlefield. Love is a temple. Love is a many splendid thing. We are looking, and that is
a game that punishes you for playing it more.
Yep, pretty much. And we're looking. Look at that, Bucket Dushan coming across the start and finish line. He gets a really good look. He's been coming fast off the line. If he can hold on to it and lead a lap, that'd be great for the 55 team, who were just barely. They were involved in the wreck, in an earlier wreck in the last race. There was a moment during the race where the 55 team went from 2nd place down to 9th and were almost eliminated from playoff contention. And Bucket Dushan and that 55 team for Spub and Mortports, they don't want to get into any sort of issue like that anymore. He's got Jean-Paul Henry, the 2017 Diddler Cup champion, right behind him. And we're looking at Jeff Gordon, the horse, right now, making his way. He's at 18th place. He was last race's runner-up behind his teammate, Jeff Tanaka. And we were looking, he just got passed by Petrol Topoff, who's currently, well, he was in 20th, but he's moved up since. Buckadoo your new race leader, second leader of the race. Paul Alcohol has taken 12 already. Buckadoo going to get himself 5 bonus points. And it's close. He was in second place coming into today, but second place is only 22 points from safety. As you said, it is nut cutting time. It is nut hugging time. It is nut butter time.
I seen one of them MTV Jock Jams things with football. Safety gets you 22 points.
Yeah.
That's if you tackle the mascot and give him a wedgie.
It's like rock and jock stock car racing. Rock and jock and stock.
Power rocket. Put targets on all the cars there and throw beach balls at them.
Give me Dan Cortez in a stock car, damn it. No one has thought about Dan Cortez in years. Make him drive a dang stock car. I bet he couldn't.
If he can get his license, they can reinstate my damn competition license.
Absolutely.
Get me the old guy for MTV that tells us about the news.
Oh, Kurt Loder.
Loder? You damn right I did after winning the 2012 New Mexico State Championship.
You carpet you.
Right.
The best thing is going to be when they try to fit all three, Salt, Pepper, and Spinderella, in a stock car in one driver's seat, and they all got to drive it together. That'll be fun. We got a new race leader. It is Richard Blood in the number 51 Boxawan car. It's a Chevy. He drives for Dixie Wimmer Inc., DWI, alongside the 40 car and the 9. So they got 2 cars that are still alive in the playoffs. And he's got Bobrovsky right behind him. Bobrovsky in that Gray Bits number 1 car.
Seeing the speeds go down here a little bit. We're up from 250 miles an hour now down to like 190.
190, yeah. Well, there's only about, well, they're not all tightly packed together. Maybe I don't know what's going on there. That's interesting. But yeah, we don't got as many cars on the track to bring the speeds up. I think we can fix that pretty dang soon, I imagine. I mean, you know, there's all those, there's all them, what's it called? All the backers in there. They're just revving their engines as they come by.
Oh, yeah, the Pelican.
The Pelican, yeah. The Pelicans. And Richard Blood, look how spread out there. Oh, man, look at how much space they got on this track. There's some big-ass banks.
Out here. We're going 6 wide. We're going 10 wide.
Cinnabon on here.
They are at least 6 wide, and there's plenty of space to go even wider. And here they come around. This is going to be, is it going to be Bobrovsky? Is it going to be new race leader? It is Bowie Jessup in the number 9 Gumboos car, who just slid up the racetrack. We didn't even see Bowie Jessup make that pass. He's got Nikolai the Soviet driving bear going alongside him. Bowie Jessup just pulled away from this pack.
Bowie Jessup is a young man on a mission now. He's coming up the lap traffic. I believe this is Sticker Richard Ketchup.
Oh.
Here comes Nikolai the Soviet driving bear. He's got a chance to make the move around the outside. And he's not going to back out of this because he's a bear. You think you're going to tell a bear to back out of a risky move, but here comes Jocko on the inside.
I cannot stress it enough. That is, in the number 2 car, is a real grizzly bear. We resume a grizzly bear. It is an actual live bear driving a car in the number 2 car. That is the number 2. It is a Cyrillic number. It looks like a B, like a letter B. Just like how that little, looks like a little Y. That is the 90. That is a Cyrillic number for 90. That is the 90 car, a Petrol Topoff.
That's not to be confused with the number 4 of Giacomo.
Yeah, that is a distinctly different looking 4. It looks like a 4, yeah.
Some of them Nikolai fans there, they went ahead and modded them into one of them video games there, so it's called Banjo Karichkov.
Oh, nice. I like that.
I like that idea there.
That's a good idea, yeah. Nikolai's got...
He's a local celebrity. He ate Miss Russia last time they met.
That's true, yeah.
I'd like to be that bear too.
I was gonna say usually that sort of thing don't make the news, but it happens all the time. And
usually
look at
that's
this.
just kind of Saturday night.
Yeah. And look at who's running in second place right behind Giacomo right now is the 8-1 car. And that is Fat Daryl, who has not had the best of seasons, but driving the beefest car. He is one of the talisman for Adjective Foods, the 8-1, 8-2, and 8-3 car.
Move for the lead here. We're about to make it 4-wide. Holy
Well, they're also
shit.
contending with Jeff Shanice, who, when they go all around him, he's not sure where to go, and he just wants to stay where he's going to be and not cause a wreck.
No, 4-wide to a lead of the race over
Holy
a fucking
shit.
bridge.
This is beautiful. This is the best.
Awesome.
This is awesome.
Dang it.
And Bucket Dushan down in, well, he's down in 25th right now. He's kind of falling off the pace. But as we've seen, spots in this race can just change around. The lap down traffic can cause a bit of a split, a little splinter into everything. Here's Smiley Van Buren running in 4th. He was running to the back of the pack early on. He is running in 2nd now. He is climbing his way up. He wants 5 points. He came in today in 3rd place, 11 points out of safety. And with Jeff Tanaka involved in the early wreck and off the pace alongside Hans Vaspulver, well, Jeff Tanaka was the leader of the in the points today. He ain't going to be today when he's racing in 27th off the pace right now. That's a chance for any of the Spubby cars.
This just blew this whole thing wide open.
It sure has.
It's like you took one of your BB guns. I mean, who is not, as a child, owned a BB gun and decided they want to go take target practice at your neighbor's kerosene tank, and then it blows up their shed. I mean, who among us?
Who among us? Absolutely. This is like what's happened. And we're seeing there's only 17 cars, or actually 16 cars within the second league.
Did Humongous, did he ever wrestle in WCW?
Oh, I think he did, yeah.
That must have been one of them Saturday night people.
Yeah, he had some sort. They put him in like leather.
WCW Saturday Night Live.
Exactly, yeah, live from Atlanta. It's Saturday night. That's Shotgun. That's Junior Walker.
They were feuding with that Jay Leno show run by Eric Bischoff.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh man, it's a damn another show where I can't get away from Daryl Hammond.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Daryl Hammond, he still do Fox broadcasts?
No, I think you're thinking of Daryl Hannah. Or you're thinking of John Hammond. You're thinking of Jeff Hammond. I don't know who. There's too many Hammonds and Hannahs.
Hanna-Barbera.
Exactly. Bring back wacky races, damn it.
We got your damn wacky races right here.
Well, we are wacky as shit here.
Driving bear.
It is wacky as shit because Paul Alcohol, halfway through the race, is back in the lead with Bobrovsky in that number 1 Gray Bits car. Gray Bits, of course, the official cryptocurrency of the Diddler Cup.
This is, of course, another Cyrillic letter that looks like the number 4. Please do not get it confused.
Yeah, it looks just kind of like a triangle. That's a 1. We got to talk to them about putting some... Yeah, I'm not one for regulations in my stock car racing because hell, we ain't got that. But, I mean, your numbers should look like numbers. I don't want someone coming in with a fraction. I don't want a pie car. I want some pie.
I would love me a pie car. I love a car.
A car made of pie would be great, but I mean, I don't want the number pie.
I'd say we should just open it up the other way. I say we should have shapes as instead of numbers.
No, don't encourage him, Lloyd. Come on, this is going to be.
Car.
Well, that's a sponsor. That's for the Circle K. Wait, so it's a shape and a letter. Come on, man. That's
a shape and a letter are the same thing.
That's gonna be so confusing.
711 is a name. I don't understand it.
711 is a name?
711's the name there. Yeah, they got the number behind it, and then they got the word 11 in front of it.
Oh, yeah, it's like
711.
Now, if you're driving a car sponsored by 7-Eleven, what number do you race? Because they're going to they can't be higher than 99. They ain't going to put like a 3-digit number on there. I ain't know how this goes.
I mean, that's why Yes is so successful out in parts of East Asia, and that's just because they don't have any numbers in their department store. It's just an affirmative statement. Yes.
Yeah, it's just yes. Exactly.
Just yes.
It's just yes.
Can't say no to that.
And Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Motorsports, they basically just they own the 33 number. They slap it on the yes car, and that's what it works. Yeah.
Yes.
We got some footage of some pit crew members out here just taking a fat drag of some sort of cigarette, probably weed in there.
Probably
but
fine.
I ain't gonna tell on them because I ain't no fucking narc.
No. Exactly. You know, the only thing
I believe another play for the lead.
You guys remember them boxing things where you have to hit the bag as hard as possible without breaking your hand?
Absolutely, yeah.
IRM knows.
Broke my hand a couple times on them.
Toto Rosanna got angry there, and he decided to hit it, and his response and his score was yes.
Oh, fair enough. Wow, that's
we
impressive.
got people in the pits now.
We got people in the pits. We're kind of keeping an eye on who's in the pits because these appear to be green flag pit stops. Paul Alcohol is going to stay out. We have the cameras trying to figure out who in the absolute hell. I think our camera crew was enjoying some time in the infield a little too much. I understand so you know, you ever see like at one of them horse races where they got like the poopin' johns, the poopin' johns all lined up in the infield, and they got people climb up there and they run across them. They got them doing that. They're doing that, but with their motorcycles now. They got that with their motorcycles, and people are just chucking
like
shit
a
at them.
fight. You can't beat it.
It's amazing. It's the best party.
Oh, man. Absolutely. That's why That's why when this race is down there, I just want to hang out on my motorcycle.
Absolutely. You enjoy that motorcycle. You earned it.
That's right.
I assume you earned it.
Right.
I have no idea.
You don't need to know where this came from, or if I'm insured or licensed to operate this motorcycle. All you need to know is that I'm out here to have a good time in Sturgis, South Dakota.
He's not riding it. He's just revving it.
Exactly.
That's
My daddy told me.
I got the engine shut off. I'm gonna crank this thing up once we get going.
My dad taught me from a very young age that there are only two questions you should ever be asking in your life, and that's what are you a cop and am I being detained?
I think that's right. And
those are the only two you need. Those are the only two you need.
There.
Well, right now we got a race leader. It is Bobrovsky in that number 1 Graybits car. He is. He did not.
Through though.
They are cycling through. Yeah,
change.
that is going to happen. Yeah, but he is getting 5 points. Bobrovsky is in 17th place. He is the best performing driver of all the non-playoff drivers. He did not make the playoffs in that one car, and he's going to bring it around to pit now, and I think everybody else is going to start cycling through. I think Paul Alcohol is going to regain the lead, it looks like. Bowie Jessup and Jeff Gordon, the horse, are right around there as well. We're going to see as they start passing around. Once they go ahead, we are 24 laps in on this 42-lap race here at WCW Hog Wild 1996 Super Speedway at Sturgis. It should be a super speedway. This is the Cinnafist 500, and you know, we have not talked enough. That is one of the great things, that Cinnafist is just, you get all the great food. They deep fry everything here at Sturgis at the rally here, but the Cinnafist does not need to be deep fried. It is just delicious the way it is. It is a cinnamon roll that is roughly the size of a hubcap. It is bigger than my own head.
And you just reach down into that hubcap and you just pull yourself out an entire fistful of cinnamon bun. And then you just throw it right full.
Yep, they brought him in for us.
Be careful though, you can't let it air it out too much there. They changed the formula. That thing will be as dry and hard as a brick in about 2 hours.
Yeah, and also it might just expand inside of you, and you might pop like an alien, like one of them alien going pump out of your chest or something like that. Oh, but Bobrovsky is in the lead.
Just like my penis, will get dry and hard in 2 hours.
Gross, but Brad. All right. Well, we're coming back around lap 26. Bobrovsky still the leader. But that's going to change. We got a pack of 6 cars, a lead pack of 6 that are all caught up to him. And there are a couple of playoff drivers in that lead pack. Richard Blood is going to lead this race with
Jeff Gordon, the horse, is going to try and get a nose ahead.
He sure is. We are on lap number 27. 26 laps are in the books. 16 laps to go. Richard Blood, Jeff Gordon the horse, Paul Alcohol, Bowie Jessup, Bobrovsky, and Jean-Paul Henry. Those are your leaders. 3 of them are playoff drivers, the 51, the 35, and the 40. So they're going to be making a big move up in the points. Wubabali is leading a pack of cars. That is,
shit.
They might be making, well, that's the thing. Look at that. That is Wubabali in 7th, and that pack goes all the way down to 17. That is 11 cars chasing 6. And we've seen what happens in the past when that happens.
It usually means that the pack of 11 catches up to the pack of 6.
Absolutely.
And then that becomes a pack of about 20-something, I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man, I got to get another bite of this Cinnafist.
And so what you're going to want to do is we're going to keep an eye. We're going to keep an eye on both packs as this happens. Look at there is somebody who's a lap down. That is Hans Vosspulver. That's the 99 slap mark car. Is about to be put a lap down, and Boo and Jessup, the last of the 6 to just get around them. Jeff Gordon, the horse, is going to lead this race now. They come back around. But these six, for those who want to keep an eye on what we were just talking about that pack of 11 cars, see if they can catch up. You're going to want to see on the left hand of your screen, you see the race, the driver that's currently in 7th place right now is Giacomo. That'll change, but you look at the time for 7. It's now 3:993, just under 4 seconds behind the lead. You'll see that number start to dwindle down if they're catching up. 11 cars can go a lot faster on a big super speedway like this than just 6. But they're going to try to work, these 6 drivers are going to try to work together and try to hold them off. 14 laps to go. Jeff Gordon, the horse, still is your race leader. Richard Blood, Bobrovsky, Henry, Alcohol, and Jessup. That is the top 6. Unless this pack can close that distance. They gained about 0.2 of a second. That ain't going to be enough. If they keep doing that, they're going to need to make a big move here. And, boys, here's the interesting thing. We had the early caution, and we had pit stops at around about 5 laps ago. We might be good to the end of this race. We may not need...
We ain't pitting.
We may not need another pit stop. This might be going to the end, so this is going to be interesting to see. With the fuel may just about be... just about right. If they can draft right, if they can time their throttles...
Oh, who we kidding? They're dumb as hell.
Yeah, they're dumb as hell. Who we kidding? Yeah. We got a child, a horse, and a bear in the car. Do they know about fuel management? I mean, maybe
Christopher Robin.
I mean, maybe Oleg the Bear Whisperer, his crew chief, can get them to understand that. I don't know. But just a reminder, of course, for anybody who is not familiar, we do, in fact, have an official fuel sponsor of the Diddler Cup Racing Series, and it is high-quality, high-octane Beepus fuel. You want to get some good performance in your tank, you put a little Beepus in that tank. The official fuel sponsor of the 2021 Diddler Cup. Beepus.
Beepus is good enough on 2 wheels and it's good enough on 4.
Exactly. You know what? You could probably drink it. Don't look at me. I ain't a lawyer.
It's 323 for a 2-liter.
Absolutely, yeah. And, of course, we neglected to acknowledge them when we had our caution and our restart. But our restart is brought to you by the official adult diaper of the Diddler Cup. Resharp adult diapers. Yeah, they are reusable. They do sell a reusable one. They sell compostables. You can go ahead and bury it and use it as fertilizers for your plants and whatnot. But
I love their commercials they have there on South Tucson public access.
Yep.
They have a character. He's a French guy named Richard Diaper.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. There you go. And then they have him.
It's pronounced Richard Diaper.
Of course,
it's spelled like it's Richard Diaper.
Ricky Diaper.
They make it French.
Ricky Diaper.
Because turning somebody French is funny.
Well, I mean, it kind of is in a way. It kind of is in a way, right?
He's the Dapper Dapper.
Exactly, Dick Diaper. That's exactly. I remember Dick Diaper. I thought he was an old race car driver. You tell me Dick. You can tell me Dick Diaper's a race car driver from the '60s, and I believe you. Anyway, again, we want to make sure.
Race against him. Now I'm gonna scoot back here.
Yep, I want to make sure.
Drugs to Mexico.
Yeah, go ahead and get yourself some more Cinnafist right there. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that we acknowledge the wonderful people of Reshart Adult Diapers, because if you always want to make sure you end up number 1. You just don't want to. You just got to look out for number 2. Restart your bowels and restart your day with Reshart.
While we're opening up some letters here, I just got the letter here, and I want to make sure that
we get
Parts Unknown Auto Parts Lab of the Race, brought to you by Parts Unknown Auto Parts. If you need yourself some weird artificially generated hubcaps for your 1995 Shirley Biomp. You got a hair parts of no auto parts. You can get anything there.
I found spare window wipers for a Shandula. I think they make Shandulas.
I found a car horn for 1996 Seltzer Ska.
Oh, the Seltzer Ska, man, those are great. That was the only.
I've sold myself some plastic.
You never had to knock on wood with those things.
Yeah, they were the only cars that you can get painted in checkerboards.
Think about this. You can get yourself some spinning rims for a 1996 Dyna World Quoft.
A Quoft?
That's
wow.
Right.
She quoted in my face.
I haven't seen a Quoft in forever.
That's a crash quote.
Absolutely. Well, Richard Blood.
Most of them would crush their damn cash for clunkers.
And look at what we're seeing right now. We got Richard Blood. Yeah, cash for clunkers is a scam. Cars for kids. Them kids can't drive unless it's Triple X Macklin, of course, who can drive. Them kids can't drive. What do they want the cars for kids for?
Cash for
the absolute hell.
That's a great one. I like that one. Yeah. Yes.
Cars for kids. What a scam.
Yeah, what a scam. Who would ever put a child in a race car except for us?
Exactly.
We're geniuses.
Stupid idea.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Got a steering lever for a 2014 Crudge Bunkler. Crudge is a great old brand.
I love some Crudge music.
Absolutely. 9 laps to go, and Jean-Paul Henry is leading this goddamn auto race with Bobrovsky right behind him. And look at that gap we just created. Richard Blood is now a second out of first place. The whole field is split, and I think part of that is because of Big Daddy Thibodeau, who was being put down a lap. They were catching up on lap traffic. And Paul Alcohol, well, again, it's still our same. There's still a nice gap, about 0.8 of a second, between Blario Blandretti and Bowie Jessup, who was in 6th place in the 9 car. He's fallen off the pace of the lead. He's going to try to hold on to a top 10 finish. But right now we're going to see new intervals, and everybody's caught back up. Look at that. In fact, look at our field is caught up to Bowie Jessup. So we got 12. Go on, and we got still about 11, chasing 5 now. Paul Alcohol in 5th, Richard Blood in 4th, Jeff Gordon the horse in 3rd, Bobrovsky in 2nd, Jean-Paul Henry in 1st right now. 1, 2, and 3 are less than 1/10 of a second apart from each other.
This ought to be really, really good here.
It's going to be we're in for a great finish, I think.
Don't fall over to that seat.
We are in a great finish.
Okay.
You enjoy.
I got my feet planted firmly on the ground. They taught me how to walkie ride.
Absolutely, that's good. That's important.
That you learn when riding a Harley Davidson at low speeds. It's you just got to walk around on it. You just got to straddle it and get your big old legs and your feet down on the pavement so you can ride at low speed. You don't have to learn to ride this at low speed. You can just walk around on it.
Yeah. It's kind of like having training wheels. It's kind of like when you were a kid and you just kind of walk on one of them like bike track thingies.
But you don't. I never race. I've never rode with training wheels on. Are you kidding me? I'm like Lord Chippers. I don't need training wheels on.
I'm just saying, it could happen. It's just how it worked. I mean, look at this. We are seeing. Look at this. Our field has basically caught up. 12 drivers coming around with 7 to go. We thought it could happen. It didn't. We didn't think it would happen this soon. But look at that. Our pack has caught up. And Bucket Duchesne currently back in that pack now, 14th. Bobrovsky is leading the laps again. Oh, this is going to be a good finish with 7 to go. Coming around, going to be 6 to go once they come back around. That little lap bit of pavement is right when they're making on the last turn before they cross one more time. And there is the start-finish line. 6 to go. Richard Blood regaining the lead. Bobrovsky just kind of fell back into the pack. We are seeing all of this going down. Ricky Walton has shot up. He has been a name we have not said all day, but he has just quietly crept up to the front. And Ricky Walton in that number 32, coming out of the Temecula dirt. Exactly. He came out of Temecula, and he's got dirt. Look at that, Mr. Naga's most glorious driver. And it looks like Jeff Gordon, the horse, just pulled in the front.
He's pulling away again. This is outstanding driving for Jeff Gordon, the horse.
Has not led the lap yet, but again, he's up in front. Can he hold on? Does he have, pun intended, the horsepower? Yeah, look at, oh, that's just beautiful. And we're seeing, woo! Top 16 in this race are all about a second apart from each other. They are in that big pack. Average speeds today, 222 miles an hour. Gotta love it here in Sturgis.
Bingo!
Gotta love it here in Sturgis. Oh my God, I love this shit.
Oh man, this is awesome. 5 to go. Any one of these drivers in this pack can win this damn automobile race, including any one of these drivers that, let's not forget, if you were in the top 8 of the playoffs, you could, like Richard Blood, we're seeing right here, he could go on and win this race, and he is automatically going to the Final Four.
In that lead pack, I'm just kind of looking through my right now just to kind of make sure I got them all right. In that lead pack of 16, there are 4 playoff drivers. That is the 51 Richard Blood, the 35 Paul Alcohol, the 40 of John Paul Henry, and the 55 of Bucky Dushine. Those are the 4 drivers currently in the playoff picture that are
Paul
in.
Henry's trying to make something happen on the low line as he's getting a big push from Mario
Yeah, he is.
Andretti on the low side. I cannot believe that it's John Paul Henry trying to make a move.
He's making a move. He's making a move, and he's getting pushed by Blario Blandretti, not Mario Andretti, but in the Blardy's car, the number 22 Blardy's car, that classic paint scheme. And Jean-Paul Henry did not lead the lap, but he's been pushed all the way to the front. And here's our pole sitter, Giacomo, running third right now. He has found his way right back up here. That has been a good car. And Blandretti's trying to make the move at the high line, but I don't think he got it.
They're trying to make a move on the high side. This is incredible. Giacomo tucks in behind Jean-Paul Henry, and here comes Paul Alcohol.
He's got
trying
his
to make
teammate.
an inside lap for himself. Oh, Beaumont, I don't think
I've seen it. I'm not. I'm just third place, 4th, 5th place, you sons of bitches.
Oh my God! We're gonna see what it is as he comes around. He is running in the top 10 right now. The 103 is in 6th as they come around. Jean-Paul Henry is your race leader with 3 to go. Holy shit, this is so exciting.
This is for a spot in the playoffs, unless you're out of the playoffs, and then it's just for a matter of spot. You're just spotting everybody else. What the heck has happened to Richard Blood? Oh, he's
Oh no, he is. Okay, he's still there, but he got shot back down the track. He's gonna have to make his play. And that's the thing. There is so many points between 1st and 16th. There's a good 50 roughly points between finishing 1st and finishing 16th. So it's about timing your moves. If you're the 40 car, if you're the 35, if you're the 55,
get on the inside here.
and if you are the 51, Uba Balip, that low line has been the good place to be, but sometimes it's just about following who is the fast car. Bali's got Jessup behind him, who's been fast all day. Uba Bali is in 3rd place right now with 2 to go.
He went high.
He did go high, but look at who is coming. Look at all by himself is Jeff Gordon the horse, but Joe John Winchester, we ain't talked about him in that Guns for Gold car. We ain't talking about Mr. Naga's most glorious driver at all today. Holy shit, Paul Alcohol is continuing to push this car as much as he can for War Machine Racing. There is a car, that is Jeff Shanice right in front of him. This could get interesting, y'all. How do they handle the 38 car? Oh, Alcohol just makes the pass. This could split everything up.
Here we go now. Look at this high line that's trying to...
Giacomo stuck behind Blandretti trying to make it around. We're coming back around. They're mostly handling the 38. He's just kind of basically saying, you work your way around me. Y'all are just all over the place, all squirrely-like.
Well, it's not a chance to go mouth next to him for slowing down.
Paul Alcohol is your race leader. Whoa, Jeff Gordon, the horse, just shot down the track and got a whole shot off the line. Holy shit!
Oh my God!
Give it out!
The horse just made a fucking move!
Oh, incredible!
And behind him is the 35 and the 40, so playoff drivers are pushing forward. Mr. Naga's most glorious driver is looking good. Nikolai the Soviet driving bear is looking good.
Final turn. Jeff Gordon the horse He's coming around the bend. He's got Paul Alcohol and John Paul already.
Can he hold off? Can he hold off the 35? 35's going low. He's going to have to try to hold him off. He doesn't have the block in. But can he do it? Can the horse win the race? Or is Paul Alcohol going to block his spot up in the final four? It is going to be the horse. Just by a nose. The horse wins it by a nose.
Oh my God! What a horse! What a horse!
What a horse indeed! The horse has done it! Jeff Gordon, the horse, wins the Cinnafist 500. Paul Alcohol, a second place finish. Mr. Naga's most glorious driver, a third place finish. Jean-Paul Henry in fourth. Nikolai, the Soviet driving bear, in fifth. Bucket Duchan in sixth. We're going to skip down and take a look at the rest of the playoff drivers. Richard Blood in 11th. Petrol Topov in 17th. Smiley Van Buren and Paul Walker 22nd and 23rd. Jeff Tanaka in 26th. They're going to be moving down in the standings, it would seem.
I tell you, I got about my seat for that finish. That was awesome.
That was exciting. I mean, we are all standing here. We had our eyes just glued on the racetrack as Jeff Gordon, the horse, 1.7, just under 200ths of a second, beat out Paul Alcohol. He just made his move, timed it perfectly, pulled away. Alcohol had the horsepower to match him, but just did not have enough to just get it over the line. A second place finish for Paul Alcohol is going to be fantastic. It's going to move him well up in the standings, but it does not lock him in. And that is going to be it, y'all. That is...
Oh, my God.
That is the Cinnafist 500.
What a finish. 17 thousandths of a second. My goodness. I don't think I need to sit down and have some of this here.
Whoa, geez, Lloyd, whoa, what the heck? Lloyd, where's your back?
What the hell? I don't know what they did with the back. Jeff Gordon, horse, what? What the hell happened to my bicycle?
Hey, he got a motorcycle.
What's he out doing there with the motorcycle?
I don't know.
Right here on the mothership.
Is that the one that they were... What in the absolute... Huh. That's very weird right now. Well, your race winner is Jeff Gordon, the horse, in the number 8 gunk car. There's the top 10 for you here in the Cinnafist 500. Jeff Gordon, the horse, your winner. Paul Alcohol in second. Mr. Naga's most glorious driver in third place. Great finish for the 10 team. Jean-Paul Henry, another playoff driver, in fourth. Nikolai, the Soviet driving bear, a top 5 finish for the bear. Good day to be a racing animal. Bucket Duchan in sixth with the 55 car. Another playoff driver getting a top 10 finish. Ricky Walton in 7th place. Giacomo in 8th. Bobrovsky in 9th. And Fat Daryl rounds out the top 10. My goodness, y'all.
God damn it.
Oh, Lord, you do not want to look down at... Oh, no. Lord, you do not want to look down at Victory Lane. Think of found your back.
That horse is sniffing that back.
It is. I think
with
I
bad
know.
intention.
Don't you touch it. I stole it first.
I mean, oh
They're
boy.
trying to coerce the horse into beating up the motorbike. I think they put a salt block on it.
They're really trying, like, there is one guy down there. There is one guy. Oh, geez, he just kicked it.
No.
There's one guy really trying to encourage the horse to use the chainsaw. I don't think he understands that horse can drive a car. And boy, can he, and he can win a goddamn auto race. That is his second ever win. Jeff Gordon, the horse, that is the second win for Jeff Gordon, the horse.
Back to back, that's double Jeopardy. That's the second Jeff win.
Yeah, we did have double Jeopardy. Jeff Tanaka won last week. Jeff Gordon, the horse, won today. Jeff Gordon, the horse, that is his second career victory. He is, had 22 career top 10s, but that is his second victory. I don't know why they want the horse to try to... The one guy is really insistent about the chainsaw. Very weird. But the horse is just kind of using his hind legs and kicking the back. He's... And every time he knocks it over, they kind of stand it back up for him so we can kind of just get a good shot at it. Oh, Lord, you do not want to see this. It's not good.
You might want to turn away.
It's bad.
Go eat more of that Cinnafist there.
Yeah, go ahead. Go drown your sorrows in a Cinnafist. That's the tagline. Drown your sorrows in a Cinnafist.
Dunk your face into it.
Yeah, dunk your face in it. Exactly.
Just pop back up there like Robin Williams did in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Exactly. We're going to go ahead and let you know for certain that the winner of the Cinnafist 500 is Jeff Gordon, the horse. The Gunk number 8 Iron Jeff racing car is your winner. Now let's see what that did to the playoffs. With 2 races remaining, our top 4 are Bucket Dushine, Paul Alcohol, Jean-Paul Henry, and Richard Blood. Jeff Tanaka is 14 points under the drop zone. Smiley Van Buren, Paul Walker, and Petrol Topoff. Basically, they didn't perform all that well today, so that's what did it for them. And here are the driver standings after 22 races. My goodness, 22, oh man. You're getting very close to the end of this season.
Oh, man.
We got 2 more races in this round, and then we go to Santa Monica for the final race of the season. Bobrovsky.
Moses, you idiot.
Good. Man, well, that horse is going to have himself a time. They had to really coerce him, but we're going to be back here again on Monday night for the Noxious Fumes 500. That is our next race next Monday, and it's going to be the next 3 Mondays coming up. We're heading back to Stone Mountain, Georgia, alternate right turn Speedway. It is just like a normal racetrack, except you turn right this time. You go back around the other way. Go around the other way. Causes a bit of chaos. People don't know what they're doing. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be crazy. Pit crew members somebody on pit road might die. Happened before. Be, memorialized in the intro of this show. Just saying. Lightning Lord Shivers is drowning his sorrows in a Cinnafist at the moment.
He's beside himself. I just let him be.
He's beside a Cinnafist is what he is.
I'm going to go eat the rest of my deep fried ravioli.
That's not a bad idea. We're going to go ahead and do some replays. We're going to see if some replays can kind of help matters out here as well. So
help Matador Rosanna, because I tell you, that kid is hot.
Oh, he has been drinking since he was out of this race. So we're going to go ahead and cue up some replays of this race. Well, here we go. These are the replays of the Cinnafist 500. And we start things off with our only caution of the race. It happened early. It was lap 3. Keeping an eye on the 75 and the 8-2. We saw it earlier on the replay. We're going to get some better angles for you now. The 8-2, I think Richard Ketchup just hit a bump in the track or something. Slid right up.
Oh no,
I think that was intentional.
I think he was just leaning on him and leaning on him like El Dakota Rosanna wasn't even damn there.
Oh, maybe. Well, that's that veteran. That's that wily veteran. We're on board right now with the 8-2 to see if this actually was the case.
They're all the way at the red line. How are these cars not blowing up?
Yeah.
Every other race.
Pretty much. And look at that. He's got Thibodeau in there spinning around. That was the child. That was Triple X Macklin involved in that too. We're keeping an eye on Jeff Tanaka, who was just collateral damage, unfortunately, in that, as was his teammate, Jeff Shanice. So that's why Jeff Tanaka was at the bottom of the field. He just got caught up in that thing. That's an unfortunate turn of events. Yeah, that's an unfortunate turn of events for the points leader, who is now in 5th place. We are on board with Tanaka, last race's winner.
He's trying to. He thinks he can come with Big Daddy Thibodeau, but he doesn't see that the gap is closing in to his left-hand side.
He was just trapped against the wall there. That was unfortunate. That's an unfortunate turn of events for a good car, the 88 team. We're going to head to lap 4, and we saw this. We're going to get some on board. We had a quiet up, so you're going to see El Matador Total Rosanna coming in at full speed and just rear-endering the 8-2 car.
That was some payback right there.
That sure was payback right there, and it put Thicker Richard Ketchup down a couple laps. It retired Toto Rosanna from the race. And you see, we had a bleep. We had to drop the audio of his race radio because there were just too many profanities.
Most of you couldn't hear though because he doesn't have teeth.
Yeah, pretty much. And this is from El Matador Toto Rosanna. Oh, he basically just sacrifices. He sacrifices his own car.
Well done, Johnny. That's good work. Bring it up to the right.
Yep. Just got a face full of Cinnafist. He's gonna get some Cinnafist in later. And we're seeing this happened on pit lane. We didn't get a chance to know this happened, but man, we're getting some aggression from the Nihilist Arby's car, just giving a little love tap to Reverend Pastor Chavez, basically a little get out of my way. And he gives it a little bit to Ennio Sparini. Paul Walker Paul Walker's just giving a little what for there. Paul Walker did not have a great.
We knew that Paul Walker was a bit of a dangerous driver out there, but this seems too excessive.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he finished in 23rd, so the frustration was real. And here we're seeing this was a pack of 6 cars that just pulled away in lap 28. It was the 9, the 35, the 51, the 40, the 1, and the 8. They wouldn't hold that lead. They would get caught up to lap 35, and it was Bowie Jessup leading the lap here. But it was basically all the cars starting to catch up, and this was what did it. It was lap traffic. It was starting to split the field. Thicker Richard Ketchup was causing some issues. Big Daddy Thibodeau was causing issues. And here we go, lap 39, 4 laps to go. Paul Alcohol would regain the lead, and we had a pack of 16 cars all fighting for the lead. And Jean-Paul Henry down there, he went and go ahead and took a lap as well for himself. Go ahead and see, getting the word in who, but this is the move. This is the move on the final lap. You can see what happens. We're watching Jeff Gordon, the horse, as he just dips low. Henry goes with him, and he just pulls away, and nobody responds. It's amazing.
He gets one last good kick out of the corner.
Yep.
You think it might have gotten too much distance, but Paul Alcohol tries to catch up, but in the end,
held him off.
Running out of time.
Horse holds him off.
Yeah, he holds him off. That was amazing. Paul Alcohol, by the way, did get the 10 points. He led 18 laps. He led 18 laps in this race, out of 42 in this goddamn auto race. So he gets 10 points instead of the 5 for leading the laps. But Jeff Gordon, the horse, is your winner. And we are going to see you again in just a few days' time. We'll see you back on Monday night because, just so y'all know, this season ends in 3 races. And it's the next 3 Monday nights of racing. We are heading to Alternate Right Turn Speedway in Stone Mountain, Georgia for the Noxious Fumes 500. It's going to be great. It's the second race of the semifinal round of the Diddler Cup playoffs. There are still 4 spots up for grabs. No one has locked it in yet because none of their playoff drivers have won a race. Will one of them pick it up in the Stone Mountain, Georgia race when they got to make right turns? We'll see. Bucky Dushan's won there before. We'll see if that's going to be the case. We're back to Monday Night Racing, and we will be there as well. And then that'll be then we'll have one more race to go in the semifinals. Then we'll have our final championship race on December 6th in Santa Monica, California. But I think that gentlemen, it has been a goddamn auto race, had it not.
Yeah, it's been a damn auto race.
Yep,
I don't even feel like going down there and stealing another bike because I just got too attached to that one.
I mean, there's going to be plenty to steal. You could probably still steal the same one. I don't think the horse is going to want it after he wrecks it.
Oh, my man, why I want to put that back together? It's too much work.
Yeah. Well,
you only got 72 hours till the next race.
Fair enough. That's true. That ain't long at all. Good Lord. We're going to be back here on Monday. We're going to be back here on Monday for a goddamn auto race, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm hoping y'all are excited as well. For Lightning Lord Shivers, for Beaumont Jenkins, this is Chip Chapman. Go get yourself vaccinated. By all means, get the booster sauce or the rooster sauce or whatever it's called. I don't know. It's the rooster booster, I think is what they call it when you get the 3rd dose of the vaccine. It's the rooster booster. Get yourself some Zaxby's and get yourself a good something and stay hydrated because apparently that's an important thing too these days. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves. Fluid. We'll see you down in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Yeah, keep your fluid levels good. And we will see you back again next time for another goddamn auto race. This has been the Diddler Cup Racing Series. Latin Lloyd Shivers, Beaumont Jenkins. I'm Chip Chapman. Have a good night. Good night from the Diddler Cup Racing Series. Cannot believe that. Well, the horse, to be fair, the horse is just eating grass right now. He didn't seem too interested, so you might be able to do something with it. I don't know. That's fine. We'll get you a Cinnafist. It's fine. We'll get you something deep fried down in the midway.
I got the deep fried. I give me some dog beer. Give me some
who wants to put money on the Turtle Roseanne Thick Rick Ketchup fight? That's what I'm here for.
I'm gonna give me some of that deep. They got deep fried beer here. I'm gonna get that first, and I'll meet you there.
I want that Natty Pack 1 chip challenge, baby.